I dated a guy, this is many years ago, and we were in a fight and I was really upset and I just thought I would just like to get a pizza. So I went to a Domino's and they were closed. They closed early. And I remember I was so hot that I smashed the door. And then I left and he heard me and he's like, what are you doing? I was like, I was so angry that some kids went home and I went to go buy a pizza, Allan, that I smashed the door. And then I thought, oh shit. All I remember is like backing away, like backing the car out so they didn't see my license plate because that was like antiquated. They didn't have facial recognition back then. The cameras, I knew there was a camera on the front of the car, but not on the back. So I was like, I got away. Nobody caught me because I drove backwards away from Domino's. But yeah,
but you never got the pizza.
I never got the pizza. I did break the door and watched it crack, and then I'm like, I'm out of control. It's time to leave.
I tried to get Allan to have some pizza a couple of weeks ago, but he was on his 51-day fast, so he wouldn't do it. So
Now, have you ever fast or anything, Goldy?
All the time. Yeah.
So I did a 7-day fast last week.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, just had water and electrolytes, pretty much.
So I get it. You can't really see that Goldilocks Fitness right next to the billboard. Like that's a 40-day fast. So no food for
40 days.
So you did a 40-day? You do 40 days?
I can do 50. The most I've ever done is 63 with just the water and lemon, fresh squeezed lemon, a couple tablespoons of molasses syrup, grade B, that lemonade diet vibe. But that'll clean you out. It'll reset your entire body. It's the most amazing thing you can ever do. And people say it's like a fad thing, but it's more like I do it because my dad believes that it keeps his cancer away.
Definitely. I guarantee it does.
It's amazing, but there's nothing better than being like 25 pounds down and like just lean. And then just because your mind is reset on, you start doing food porn at night. Like after like 2 weeks, it's like, healthy eating. And like, look at this steamed broccoli with, minced garlic. So your brain gets so reset that a nice piece of fish and broccoli or lean turkey and asparagus like that, like heaven. And then the other stuff, you're like, I haven't eaten anything for 60 days. Like the last thing I want to put in my, and then of course it wears off after a while when you get some friend pushing pizza on you, but it does reset you for a long time. And I just can't say enough about any sort of cleanse, 7 days, 3 days, whatever. And it puts you in a different mental status because after 2 or 3 weeks of not having any physical food in my body, when people are like, oh, it's noon, I haven't eaten, I'm starving. I'm like, come on, I'm better than you. Yeah. But you get to be like, you realize that you eat out of like boredom or what's that called? Oral fixation, where you're just chewing on stuff.
Doing it when you really don't need to. Yeah.
Well, I am pretending. I'm not dissing anybody that's doing this, but I do have a lot of friends that actually need that Ozempic shot and they can't get it. It's really hard to get. So, I mean, it would be nice to just go on a shot for me and like lose weight and whatever, but I'm pretending I'm on the shot. So I'm pretending that I'm on it. And I guess when I ask everybody that's on it, they just say, you're just not hungry and you just don't want to eat that much and blah, 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 blah. So I'm pretending I'm on it. Of course I'm not. That's not my thing, but I'm trying to limit how much I eat and just eat really quality food. But literally I'm pretending, Allan, that I'm like, I'm taking this shot. It's not making, I'm not hungry anymore. So it's working. Isn't that? So it's mental.
So do you feel like, I know for me, wrestling for as many years as I did and powerlifting and bodybuilding, when I do the fast, my knees feel so much better.
Why? Because
it's crazy.
It's because of the de-inflammation. You're not eating any foods that are inflaming. You're cleaning out, and like the lemonade diet, the one that I do. So the biggest thing that somebody can do for arthritis is an anti-inflammatory diet. You're adding lemon with everything. So basically all I'm drinking is lemon for 4 to 5 weeks. And it like, literally, you're right. There's absolutely no pain in any of your joints at all. It completely resets and lubes all of your, everything, joints, tendons, muscles, everything is just
Now, when you say lemon, do you do the lemon juice or do you squeeze your own lemons?
Yep. Lemon. Yeah, I do squeeze my own lemons. I get a juicer and just juice a whole bunch of it and then put it in my, I do like a big, one of those, what do you call those gimmicks that, Kool-Aid used to be in those big things. I just mix up a batch and lasts like a day or two. And then I make up another batch. But health wise, when I do that, I've never felt better. And you really do realize how much you just eat to eat, and you don't need to be eating all this. We're not meant to eat all the stuff that people eat.
No,
It's
no, especially all the
poison.
processed stuff you got
I don't
nowadays.
eat anything
It'll
like
kill
that.
you.
I don't
Yeah.
eat any of that.
Yeah. Well, I try not to. I don't eat very much.
I don't
of
look
it.
like you though. You're yeah.
I'm
You're
telling
solid.
you, this guy's physique is.
I'm 53 years old, Goldy, in July.
Yeah, but you walk the walk. You work
I
out. You eat
do,
clean.
and
Do you drink a lot of alcohol?
I drink very little alcohol. I had one beer Saturday night, and that was the first beer I've had in a few months. I mean,
Yeah.
I could go. I don't need to drink it. Sometimes I go to a restaurant and again, it sounds really good. So I'm like,
Sure,
getting the
absolutely.
cold glass and I just chug it and that's it. I only had to
It's
have
not
one.
to say that you can never have anything. It's just
No,
in
but
general.
I just never was a big drinker.
Well, no, I don't
know?
just mean
No.
alcohol. I just mean like she said earlier. Every now and again, you want some pizza. I don't think that's gonna.
Well, yeah, no,
But-
I'll
but-
eat pizza before
If you
I
were
drink
to have
alcohol.
some pizza, what would you have?
Yeah.
Well, actually, when I had pizza on National Pizza Day a couple Fridays ago, I had mellow mushroom, which is amazing.
Oh no, but what'd you have on your pizza?
I'm kind of boring when it comes to pizza. I just like I like meat on it, because
Okay.
it's protein. So I make
Okay.
sure I get meat and like ground beef, pepperoni, and stuff like that.
All right.
I don't, I don't. But I do like DiGiorno's pizzas. Those homemade little DiGiorno's pizzas. I mean, those things are good, man, for a frozen damn pizza. But I put
All
it
right.
in the oven. I don't put it in the microwave.
So what was the night that you broke the window? What was the pizza that you were trying to get? What was your?
Well, not what I would get now. I was gonna ask, that's a good segue, but let me ask you, Blake, what would you get? And then I'll tell you what I want.
Oh gosh. So man, I love food. I generally eat pretty clean as well, but I'm not a faster to the extent yet like you guys are. But when I do get pizza, basically the old world pepperoni from Marco's is good, but I think my absolute favorite is probably it's become my favorite is buffalo chicken.
Okay, so now we're getting into what I'm going to tell you about. So finish up with what you're going to say.
No, just buffalo chicken with the hot sauce on it and the yeah.
So there's a pizza at Domino's. Like I'll just get a real thick crust, and then I get a garlic sauce base, like no red sauce, with premium chicken. So big chunks of chicken breast. I'll get a double order, just like you, Allan, of like all protein, just that white garlic sauce, and that's maybe some mushrooms.
That sounds good. That might be my next one.
No, it's the premium chicken at Domino's for that pizza. White's just that garlic. It's just a garlic sauce. It's so clean. The meat is so clean. It's like, I hate shitty, grizzly, bleh, but this is white meat, and it's like, it's expensive, but it's well worth it. It's really good. So, and the buffalo one, like you were saying, Blake, like I love anything buffalo. That's good stuff.
Yeah,
but no hot stuff for me. But the buffalo's okay.
Yeah.
So when you Goldy, when you're not fasting, what you just like eating chicken and stuff like that?
Chicken breasts. So here's my game. They will have these like McCormick packages at the store. You want to get one that's got lower sodium in it. Then there's no calories or anything. It's just basically an herb packet for 99 cents, $1.99. Blake McCormick does have a $2.99 pack. It's a buffalo chicken one. No calories, nothing in it. It does have some sodium. And then you basically just stick that in like a plastic shake and bake. Excuse me. I still there. Shake and bake, it disconnects. Shake and bake, and then like I'll throw that on the grill or put it in the oven, depending on if I've got time to mess with it. And the grill, I like my chicken really, really well done. I don't like it slimy. I just can't, because I have a hard time eating meat, you guys, because I feel bad. So the more it resembles an animal, I have a hard time. So I get it like real, like well done, and then I do the strips, and I just keep that in a storage container, and just that's what I have. That's what I have all day. And so then some vegetables, but I what did you say? Ketchup? What did you say?
No. I was just not to interrupt you. I was just saying. So it sounds like you're saying, do you not eat much meat generally, or is it just chicken?
No, I eat a lot of meat. I have a hard time eating it because I just feel like shit. I do, and I'm not like a bleeding heart liberal by any means. There's so much stuff that's, again, back to the beginning of our conversation. Like there's so much stuff that you see online now, and it's like if I see one more freaking cute turkey, coming home, somebody's driving up and they're running down the driveway, you know, like, or there's just all these animals that really appear to have they're sentient beings. And I mean, even a friend of mine that's a chef in Biloxi, he said one day he was throwing a bunch of crawfish in this pot, and he said this one just like scaled the wall, and he was just holding on to the edge of the pot, looking at him, like just doing everything he could. And he said, I had to take him home with me, and he kept that damn thing for 3 years in a thing.
Wow.
And it was JB the crawfish. And the minute that my buddy would walk into his house, this freaking crawfish would be at the edge of the thing trying to get out, and it would come out for a while because they can be out of the water. And it would sit on his shoulder. It would hang out by him when he was doing his work, and just
did he bathe it?
What's that?
Did he give it a bath?
Well, he lived in the water, so he was okay. JB finally, went to be with the Lord and everything like that. But I mean, all these animals, like they really do have a lot of feeling. These parrots and birds that you see, and like
they definitely got personalities, right?
Oh, it's just it's insane. So, like I said, the more the meat's cooked, the least I don't feel as bad. And I know you had no problem eating meat, Allan, but like,
I got zero problem eating meat.
Exactly. But these cows, they all have personalities, and then you see them online and they're loving up on somebody. So if I could be a vegan and still look lean, I probably would do that. I'd eat a lot, but I don't know that it's so much easier to just do. And I don't mean to sound like an asshole, but just to pop a chicken breast on the grill and be done. And I'm,
No, you're 100% right.
Yeah,
I mean, the vegan thing is, I mean, for
you
anybody,
you can't sustain being healthy just eating nothing.
You know what? That Naomi guy looks pretty damn good for her. He's got a lot of vegan friends that are out there. Like, go look at his brand. Look at Hot Vegan Guy, and he'll come right up. It's like NIOMI, whatever, some Japanese name. That dude is jacked. Like, he is. And his friends are jacked. They eat a lot.
You can do it. Yeah, you just have to eat a lot.
We eat a lot.
Yeah.
And I bet they smell like shit from farting all day. Like, it's gotta just smell like.
See, now nowadays, I don't even really buy food at the grocery store. I get all my beef. I pretty much eat beef, bacon, and eggs, and I buy it all from a farm.
I get it, and that's how it should be, especially if it's free range. Yeah.
That's what we have chickens that give us eggs, so same here.
Oh yeah, Blake's got chickens that he's never given me eggs.
That's awesome.
Man, I've got a big bag of them to bring you. Just text me tomorrow. I'm going to bring them to you.
Some guy just gave me 3 dozen today at work. He has chickens.
Okay, well I got more if you need them.
Wow. Now, how much do you pay for your eggs, and how much do you sell your eggs for?
Well, Blake.
Oh, I don't sell mine. I haven't sold them. I've only got 3 chickens. I don't think I have enough to.
Okay, gotcha.
Sell them, but we generally they usually each lay between 1 and 2 a day, which is, that's 6 eggs a day. That's plenty for me and my.
Oh, God love them. So you won't eat those.
No. They're our buddies. Yeah.
Oh, they're so freaking cute.
Yeah.
But he eats their eggs, not them.
Yeah.
So do you ever eat free range eggs from a farm, Goldy?
Oh, all the time.
They are 1,000 times better than any egg you'll buy in a store.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I even had to switch, like, again, the videos of all these chickens smashed, and it's just not for me. So yeah, I try. I guess, what is it? It's not in the free range, and then there's another pasture.
The
pasture raised you can get away with.
The pasture ones are the ones you want, because that means that they're allowed to go eat whatever they want. Just because they're free range, they could still be in cages or something like that.
I read the definition of what they consider free range. If you look it up, is only something like they have like a 2-foot space or something like that.
Yeah. But then again, I wonder, like, if what I'm buying and paying all that extra money, is it?
Exactly. How can you really know? Yeah.
So where do you buy your eggs at a grocery store?
I get mine from different people in the neighborhood that have chickens, or co-op type of things. Sometimes I get them at Aldi. It just depends. I try wherever. If I had somebody that had chickens like right down the road or something, I would buy.
Now, do you ever drink raw milk?
Raw milk?
Yeah. Unpasteurized from a farm?
I don't drink any milk at all, or really any dairy.
Oh my God. The raw milk is so good for you.
I bet. I wonder what that tastes like, though. Is it funky?
It tastes sweeter than regular milk.
Does it?
Oh, I love it. I drink it every day.
Can't you get sick from that then?
No, that's a bunch of bull.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. No, I mean, you possibly could, but the chances of you getting sick are pretty rare.
That would be me though. Like I'm like the person that gets food poisoning anytime I have something a little off the beaten path. I'm like,
Something different. Yeah.